Steph Curry joins us now on SportsCenter. Steph, Howard University had a premiere last night at ESPN Plus, debuted the first episode of Why Not Us. What is it about the Howard golf story that you think will resonate with viewers?
I think the origin of how it all started and how just how much energy, opportunity, and access we've been able to create through the program, and how much success they've had already out the gate. Only 2 seasons in, so I feel like just from Coach Stan Verrett's leadership to the young men and women that we have through the program, how golf is opening up doors for access to higher education through the scholarships and just the energy around the program. It all started from a simple conversation between me and a now Howard alum. So just excited that they're able to tell their own story now.
Coach, let's bring in Sam Purrier now. Coach, what has all of this meant for your program? Steph Curry's involvement and now the docuseries, Why Not Us?
Well, it's been fantastic. I mean, first of all, having Stephen involved has been huge. Without Stephen, we have no program. But secondly, and more importantly, I think what it's done too is given a lot of these young people confidence. Right now they see a best basketball player in the world working that hard, doing so many different things for so many different people, and they realize that they have to put in the same amount of effort, if not more, to even reach half of their goals. Dreams come true, but it won't come without sweat, tears, and a little blood. And if they work hard enough, I'm willing to cut them. I don't mind seeing them bleed.
All right, Coach. We appreciate you joining us.
Thanks a ton.
Steph, I got a few more questions for you. I know you've also been playing golf this offseason. We saw you at the American Century, and we saw the walk-off putt for the win. How did that feeling compare to, say, hitting a buzzer beater?
Different feeling. They're both amazing. Amount of game-winning shots I've made and missed, like you always expect it to go in. You don't expect a hole-in-one to happen, so like the shock factor is a little different. And just seeing the celebration of me running down the hole after I made it, you could tell that I was juiced. So definitely a different feeling, but I'll take either one for sure.
Almost time for the NBA season to get underway with training camp. You got a new teammate in Chris Paul, like yourself, a future Hall of Famer. How does he fit into the veteran core that you have on your team right now?
There's a lot of basketball IQ, a lot of motivation to win. CP's elevated teams he's been on his entire career. There's a great track record there. He connects a lot of different lineups for us. So, there's a lot of unknowns, and that's what this next 6 weeks is about. Getting our mind right on what the task at hand is, and everybody coming to training camp with the right mentality. But I'm excited about the challenge of figuring it out, but the fact that I feel like we're capable of again winning at the highest level, chasing championship, and being in that conversation. So it's gonna be fun, man, from jump. But I just like the way that we all know how to play basketball, and we can play it at a high level, and can't wait to see what different combinations you see out there.
Speaking of that, I've seen a new version of the death lineup being forecasted where you're playing the two with Chris Paul at point guard. How does that affect how you prepare for the season, knowing you may be playing some more off the ball?
If you look at the breadth of my career, even back in college, like I've been able to play a lot of different positions and utilize the different looks of on-off ball. So I'm comfortable in that space. And again, it's just a matter of going through the reps to figure out what works. And, we've had a certain style and a certain way for a long time. We feel like we have another run in us, and the versatility of being able to add CP to that wave is exciting, because we do have the ability to switch it up a little bit and play different styles. Myself, Clay included.
You guys have been in a championship window for the better part of a decade now. How do you extend that window a little further now?
First, it's just a mentality of putting in the work, obviously in the off season, mentally and physically to prepare yourself for, the 82 game season and the chase come playoff time. But I mean, like you said, a decade plus, we fell a little bit short last year. I understand what we can do differently. Like we made some changes from a roster standpoint. So all you want to be is in the conversation, right? Like there's no guarantees in this league, and there are a lot of great teams, a lot of great rosters out there that are, trying to gear up and go after the Nuggets just like we are. So as long as we're in a conversation, we roll the balls out, we like our chances against anybody.
One more for you, Steph, before we let you go. There's a new in-season tournament now as a part of the NBA season. What are your thoughts on that?
Go win it. We like to win. Whatever the format is, it's obviously new. It's going to be fun for the fans to figure it out just like we are in real time. And I'm sure it'll develop an identity of its own, over the course of the next couple of years. But it'll be exciting to see how the pool play and the 5-team groupings kind of shake out, and a different venue in Vegas for the Final Four of the in-season tournament. So there'll be some fresh excitement, especially early in the year. But if we're playing, we might as well go try to win it.
All right, we see all the activity behind you with your underrated tour for other junior golfers. We know how much you put into that. So we'll let you get back to them, but we appreciate you taking the time to spend with us.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, Stan.